Gender studies examines how gender is less determined by nature than it is by culture. It also attempts to eliminate binaries in everyday society, with the most prominent of these being the traditional male-female binary. Other prominent binaries include masculine, feminine, and straight, gay. A gender theory critic would combat said binaries by asserting that an individual would identify himself or herself. A subtheory of gender studies is constructivism, which in this context would state that gender is a constructed concept that leads to it having a sense of fluidity, as opposed to essentialism, which states that gender is fixed.
In an effort to eliminate the male-female binary, Calvin Klein recently released their new gender-free fragrance, CK2. It combines the scents of wasabi, violet leaves, whetstones, and sandalwood to create a scent admired by both men and women. The interesting aspect, though, is that Calvin Klein chose to market this new product as gender-free, and with an advertising campaign involving biracial, same-sex, and opposite-sex couples. With this, they attempt to remove the traditional thought that women are to smell one way and men another. They allow their product to exist in the gray area between the two without leaning towards one side or the other, further tearing down a metaphorical wall separating the two worlds.
Ruby Rose, an Australian model and actress, is one example of a celebrity who identifies as being gender fluid. She has said, "I am very gender fluid and feel more like I wake up every day sort of gender neutral." This quote came in response to the short film she created entitled Break Free. In this film, she dresses up like an elegant female and transforms herself into a tattooed, anatomically correct male. She exists between the traditional male-female binary, so much so that she asserts that her gender is ever-changing, but she feels that for now she will remain a female, though she cannot be certain because of the fluctuation. Other celebrities identifying themselves as gender fluid include Miley Cyrus, Tilda Swinton, and Steven Tyler.
Gender studies examines the issue of nature versus nurture in relation to gender identity and how to deconstruct binaries. Companies like Calvin Klein and individuals like Ruby Rose are getting the causes gender studies critics vie for out and in the forefront of the public's mind.